Hey guys, this is Nick with PhoneArena reporting for you from IFA 2013. Right now I'm checking out the Acer Liquid S2, a new high-end Android smartphone from Acer that just got announced. It's a member of the so-called phablet category of devices. It stands out with its huge display, but as a downside to that, it's pretty difficult to operate. On the bright side of things, you get a huge display which is great for media consumption. So let's say a few words about the design of this smartphone. It comes in black. It has a matte black finish which doesn't attract fingerprints, which is good. But if you prefer something a bit more exciting, there is a red version of the Acer Liquid S2 coming as well. Overall, the design is okay with a few colorful accents here and there, like the speaker grill up top. So let's move on. The display on the Acer Liquid S2 has a resolution of 1080 by 1920 pixels, the so-called 1080p resolution. It's of the IPS variety, so it has great viewing angles, very good color representation, and overall we're very satisfied with this display. Moving on, the Acer Liquid S2 is powered by a Snapdragon 800 processor with 4 cores running at 2.2 GHz, so it's definitely one of the fastest Android smartphones out there. Also, you get a 13 megapixel camera on the device's back, and what you see here are actually LED lights. So that's right, the Acer Liquid S2 has not one, not two, but 4 LED lights to help in those low light situations. But what's really interesting about the camera on the Acer Liquid S2 is that it supports 4K video recording, which should offer several times the resolution of traditional 1080p recordings that most top-of-the-line Android smartphones can record right now. So a few words about the software on this device. It comes running Android 4.2, and the interface has retained its stock form for the most part, although we see a few customizations from Acer, including some new widgets and stuff like that. You also get Acer Cloud, which is the cloud feature provided courtesy of Acer. But last but not least, you get the so-called floating apps, which you can launch by holding down the multitasking button, and these are just tools that hover above the user interface. You can quickly use them whenever you need them without having to dig through your app drawer and then close them when they are not needed anymore. Last but not least, the Acer Liquid S2 has a 3000 mAh battery, and while Acer isn't giving us any specific details as to how long it should last on a single charge, chances are you'll get well over a full day worth of usage with this device. Expect seeing it on the market real soon, probably in time for the holiday season or even earlier than that. Price-wise, we aren't sure how much it will cost off contract, but chances are it will be cheaper than alternatives from competitors with similar specs. So that's the Acer Liquid S2 for you guys from IFA 2013. This is Nick with PhoneArena.